Again, if I were doing this question, I think the first thing I would probably do is just, try to get rid of the complex fraction over here by multiplying the top and bottom by the minor city, which is just x. You can get 1 minus x there. On bottom, you're going to get, let's see, root x minus 1 dx. And then someone says, I'm sorry, I made a mistake there. I said multiply top and bottom by x. All right. Looking at this thing over here, and again, I'm going to do it a little differently than it's in the notes, by the way, but that doesn't mean you should say one way is better than the other. It's just the day of the week I'm doing these problems over here. And what I notice now is I notice the top can be factored. And the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to write down, it's really 1 minus root x and 1 plus root x. What's on bottom? I'm going to write it as root x minus 1, an x, and then I'm going to write dx over here. What do I notice about this over here? And I know it's a little confusing, but these are not the same factors. They're opposites. They would cancel off the minus 1. Let me write that down. So you get minus, and then you get 1 plus root x over x dx. And I'm just manipulating this point. What do I notice now? Yeah, I think I could do this. You get minus 1 over x. That's pretty easy. And then what do you get there? Well, let's see. It would be x to the minus 1/2 dx. I can integrate this guy. What do you get? You get minus the natural log absolute value of x minus x, add an exponent, add a 1 to the exponent, you get 1/2, divide by half or multiply by 2, plus some constant of integration. Let me clean it up a little bit, and that's going to be minus the natural log. Now, one thing I do know about this problem over here, it's a couple of different things, but there is a domain issue in the problem, and the x has to be greater than 0. So I could remove the absolute value symbol if I wanted, but you don't have to. What's over here? Minus 2 root x plus c. Put a little box in this here. And again, I know my work looks a little different. Again, depending on what day of the week it is. Am I getting the same answer? I am getting the same answer. I do want to point out there are restrictions here. X has to be greater than 0. Can't be equal to 0. In that case, if it were equal to 0, I have a division by 0. That's not good. And it can't be 1. Why can't it be 1? I have a division by 0 again. A relatively simple question. Thank you.